Hello everyone. Hello all gentle folk, gentle beasts and all creatures in between, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with me, Traversing the Dark. You join us with Carla the Cam as she very calmly meanders back from the mud crab merchant and sees a family of mud crabs that she is dying to fireball, but she won't. Lovely Daedric rune to pass up there. That's actually an important Daedric rune, so we'll leave it around. We'll leave it just for now. Off camera, I decided to come to him and sell a few things to get us a nice, clean, crisp 67k, which shall go nicely. And to be honest, I feel like we don't really need any more money in the game if we're talking about just base game now. Oh, actually, there's something I'm going to show you. Just something to point out about Morrowind's random lists. Well, leveled lists they're called, technically. I'll move that speaker out of the way so I can see the health bar. Another fun fact, in the original Morrowind, totally without any expansion packs, the little yellow health bar that appears when you attack an enemy, see their health, that actually didn't exist in the original game. You were always guessing if an enemy was almost dead or not, which I kind of like in a way. You see the little yellow bar there? I've not really pointed it out too much. I kind of like that in a way that it isn't shown. It's something that was a little bit more hardcore about Morrowind as a game. Now, you see him over there. Just a random Ignis. A random Flame Atronach kicking about. And he's unfriendly, as I would expect. Oh, is he just charged at me? Let's go. We can't deal with him. He reflected magic at us and we absorbed it and he's dead. Flame Atronach. So, he is there because the Morrowind leveled lists, now that we're level 9, are higher in certain areas. So, we're in the Molagmar region. Dangerous area for anyone to be, no matter what. And in the Molagmar region, there are just wandering Daedra kicking about. Wandering Atronachs, wandering Daedra, because the leveled lists have accommodated our level 9. It's not quite Oblivion levels of, you know, the game leveling up with your character, which I don't like. Inside caves, etc., enemy placement are generally static in Morrowind, but creatures run about outside tend to level up with the player. Though these creatures in general aren't as challenging as what's been placed in interiors. That's kind of how they designed the game at the time. What do you guys prefer? Because I much prefer Morrowind's way of doing things. I like the idea that you can just stumble upon an ancient artifact from delving in a tomb. It kind of makes every tomb worth looking in to just see if there'll be anything worthwhile there. Now, you might argue the same with Oblivion, but I don't like loot always being suited for my level. Eventually, I feel like you get to the point where just, you don't really feel like you've increased in power, which is something that I think Oblivion got wrong. And I think that Morrowind just got right. Obviously, there's some jankiness to Morrowind too, but, you know, no one's denying that. But overall, it gets more right than it gets wrong, I have to say. Is there anything I want to sell the smith? If there's a pawnbroker kicking about, yeah. I might just pawn a few things to this guy. He's quite a good pawnbroker. The pawnbroker in Surin actually sells glass items. Ebony darts, which are pointless to get because you can't restock them. When you throw a dart, it's gone. Unless you pick it off an enemy's corpse, which is not likely. Ebony right bracer is also really good armor. It's not as good as what we've got, but it's also really good armor considering you can pick this up right at the start of the game. I'm going to sell him this platter and these buckets. That's a terrible price he just gave me, but I don't really care too much. We're rolling in it money-wise. We're rolling in it. Does he have any special books? He does not. Oh, check it. Hey guys. Dreamer.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
We fought these guys in the Six House cave. You have betrayed Lord Dagoth, taste his vengeance. That doesn't sound great. It is the hour of wakening. He comes forth in his glory and his people shall rejoice and his enemies shall scatter like dust. Seems like, well, Carla's been away chasing epic artifacts for the Mages Guild. Seems that Dagoth's influence has only grown. It is not a rumour, it is the truth. Lord Dagoth, Dagoth Lord of the Sixth House and Saviour of the Dunmer people, has awakened, and with him shall all sleepers awaken, and Morrowind shall be cleansed of the stain of false gods and foreign rule. Prophecies saying Lord Nervar will come again to drive the foreigners from the land, blah 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 blah. Slavery is good. The sleepers awake and shall be slaves no longer. Now we shall be the Dunmer once again, free and proud, rulers, not ruled. Go to Red Mountain. Again, they all say go to Red Mountain. He's not attacking me. And if we can find a 6-house base near here, he will actually wake up. Or, just like the Night King in Game of Thrones with that awful ending, if we kill Dagoth all the sleepers will awake. Remember, all these people are just townsfolk who have been indoctrinated through, we don't know what means, but definitely the visions, the dreams that we've gotten are the methods through which Dagoth is spreading his influence. Right, that tells us it's time to head to Vivek. Caius's last orders to us were find Mera Milo and find the lost prophecies that tell the last puzzle of who the Nerevarine is and the coming of the Nerevarine. I mean, we're pretty sure it's us. You wanted a hero, but you got Carla, baby. We're pretty sure it's us, but let's just make sure. And then the Ashlanders will give us the rest of their secrets. Hello, Divis. Take me to... Well, actually, I can get there easily with my Amciv intervention. Yellow. Hi. What do you want? I don't want to join the temple. That's okay. We have to find Mera Milo. She has a room, I believe, in this place. Caius Casares was recalled to the Imperial City. He says he believes I am really the Nerevarine. Did he? He wants me to find the lost prophecies and deliver them to Nabani Mesa, the wise women of the Ashalaku tribe. His parting orders are to go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, where Mera Milo will tell me how to get the lost prophecies. He says she's been watched, and if something has gone wrong, she will leave me a message under the code word Amaya. Okay. Justice offices, that's not where we want to go. They're the ones who are doing the watching and the persecuting just now. So to recap again, Mera Milo is part of the dissident priests who do not believe in the divinity of the Tribunal and have been quite open about that. She's being watched and they are persecuted just as harshly as people who claim to be the Nerevarine. Milo's quarters. If she's going to be anywhere, she would be in here. Let's open her up with Undusi. In we go. I don't want to steal a lady's blouse. The Pilgrim's Path. Note to Amaya. I'm going to take that robe. I'm sure she'll not need it anymore. Amaya, sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth. And I'm likely to be tied up there for a while. Pun intended. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can? Then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Amaya, don't forget to bring me 2 Divine Intervention scrolls you borrowed. Or if you use them, buy a couple of new ones for me. I think I'm going to need them soon. Janad Molini at the Mages Guild in the Foreign Quarter keeps them in stock. Alvelo Saram is the guard at the entrance. Just tell her you're looking for me and she'll let you in. Your faithful friend Mira. P.S. I left a couple of levitate potions here for you, just in case. I couldn't remember if you knew the spell or not. Carla does. So I drew a couple from stock. Okay. Good potions of levitate. That tells us that Mera has been captured by the temple ordinators and taken to the Ministry of Truth, which you'll remember is that big floating rock, as dystopian as it sounds outside. That big boy. I found a note addressed to Amaya, the code word, in Mera Milo's room. I think it means she's in trouble, probably imprisoned in the Ministry of Truth. I'm to tell the guard at the entrance, Alvela Saram, that I'm looking for Mera Milo and she'll let me in. Milo wants me to bring her 2 Divine Intervention scrolls for an escape plan. She also left me 2 levitation potions. Now the head honcho Vivek is in there, one of the living gods of the Tribunal, the one that rules over Vardenfell, but he will not speak to us right now. We'll maintain our cover identity. Nobody knows that we are the prophesized Nerevarine, according to legend, so... And we will not talk to an ordinator because they'll try and bash our faces in probably. Hello, friend. Law-abiding citizen.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Sure. Just don't mind me flying up to that rock. Don't mind me. I'm going to get these Divine Intervention scrolls. If she uses a Divine Intervention scroll here, it'll probably take her to Ebenheart, where the shrine is. So just be planning for that. Let's go to Arena. And then let's go. Uh-oh, he's waiting for us.
Watch yourself.
He's literally waiting for us, folks. Just gonna skate away from him. Don't worry. Bye-bye. Gondola man, help. Foreign quarter. Yes, okay. Get these scrolls and then get our friend out of dodge. And if we need to, we can bash in some Ordinator skulls. Probably shouldn't though, because we'll get a bounty. And if you've been watching the playthrough up to this point, you know that Carla doesn't do well with bounties. Doesn't do well with them at all, actually. I think I got to go up one more floor here. Note to self, and to any of you that are able to remind me, which you're good at in the comments, I should really get a better levitate spell. One that makes me levitate faster than this. But it lets us take in, as we walk backwards, the beautiful Morrowind ambience and landscape. The land that we're sworn to protect, here we are. Again, without the fog, you really get a sense of the scale and how much is packed into the relatively small island. Right, Mages Guild. Yeah. That's a Smith. Fighters Guild there. And here we are.
What is...
Oh, I never told Tribonius that we solved the disappearance of the dwarves. I should tell him. Hello. We did it. Oh, let me see these books, Warlock. Oh yes, of course, this Egg of Time is quite obvious in its descriptions of the things that happened. Yes, of course. It is all quite clear to me. I would prefer you wrote a report that simplified your findings, but I trust that you have indeed solved the mystery. Any more duties? You solved our little dwarven mystery quite easily, I'm sure. Once these recent troubles have passed, I may have more duties for you. The recent troubles are Dagoth are in the 6th house. What he's saying is once you complete the main quest, come back to him and he might have some more jobs for you. I know what those jobs are. I've never done them before because basically they involve messing with other factions in the game. And I don't really want to do that right now. I'll take those off your hands, thank you very much, and I'll sell you some stuff to compensate me. Yep. That'll do it. Thank you very much.
Should you need something, I will be...
And let's get our friend out. Should probably restore my magicka. Up we go. Towards the prison. 2 ways in. We can go in at the bottom, whereas probably it's more likely she'll be held. But we actually do get a free pass to go through the top. Because Maya, Mera Milo, is friends with the guard at the top here. Look at this, the whole land. It's a pretty cool sight, you've got to say. It is a pretty cool sight. And all that over there, the Dwemer Tower and that big city, that's all Tamriel Rebuilt. Something I've not explored at all. I am looking forward to doing that with you folks. Old Ebenheart, it's really a cool sight seeing all this mixed so well into the game. Anyway, I won't fanboy anymore. Hello. I'll have to ask you to leave. No pilgrims allowed in the ministry, but you're not here to visit anyone, are you? Mera said you would come. I'll say you subdued me with magic and stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back door is best. You'll need other keys for other doors inside. Search for the keys in desks. No one carries keys while on duty. Mera's in the prison keep in the cell to the far right. Mera said you'd bring scrolls to get out. Done. Some of us are sympathetic to the distant priests, but kill an ordinator and you'll lose that sympathy. Here's the key to the entrance. Now get going. Let me take a little sippy sip of my cola. I'm going to need it for this. Now, best way to do this is to use our artifact, the Amulet of Shadows. Of course it is. Because we cannot afford to get into combat with these ordinators. There's too many of them. They're going to mess us up good. She said search in desks for keys. Hello sir, don't mind me. Thank you. Thank you. It's alright. Did that actually give me a bounty? Ooh, it did, but that's okay. I can pay that off. I think I'm okay. Oh, see, he saw the door opened. He saw the door open, but he doesn't know who the heck went through it. She can hear me, but she doesn't know I'm here. Amulet of Shadows is just so OP. It's so OP, I mean, come on. Some archers can see through it, but it is just so OP. I don't want to be here. Wrong way. I tend to get lost here, I'll admit. All these guys are like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure someone just stole my key. Who knows? We are just the best agent. Already went that way. Where does this take me? Back outside? Okay. We want to go up then. Oh, just you be quiet. You be quiet. Away. They don't have a clue where I am. They're so annoyed. Prison keep. Okay. I'm gonna... Guards, intruder. Okay, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna try and fly. I'm gonna try and fly again. I'm gonna try and fly again. Oh my gosh, come on, Carla. That was insane. Okay, I'm out of here. They can't see a thing. They know that I'm up here somewhere casting spells, but they can't do nothing. Perpetual sheathing of swords. I'm sure I will. Hey there, it's me, a ghost. Hi.
What do you want?
Damn fool meddling priests. I wouldn't have touched her if she hadn't come on to me like a hot sow. Bastards, get my hand in one. I'm gonna squeeze him like a pimple. Jeez. The priests, not these guards, they're just doing their jobs. The damn priests I want my hand on. Oh, he's a member of the Fighters Guild. Okay, it sounds like you're in the right place, man. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. I was framed. I wasn't nowhere near the place. And what would I be doing working on them silly pilgrims? Ain't worth the sweat, the right little prigs. You know, god grubbers, rubbing themselves where the saints have trod about and all that. That's an odd way to put it. Got jack all, give it to the temple, the fools, dressed in bags and sacks, sour, pitch coin altar liquors, make me puke. This is the most thieving thief that's ever thieved. Again, sounds like he's in the right place. What about you? I'm thinking it's a lot safer in here with ordinators not mad at me than would be with me out there with ordinators mad at me. They're a rough bunch. Mad with me is not how I want to be dealing with them. Mean bunch of god soldiers, serious as corpus, but at least they aren't at me all the time. It could be worse, and I'll be out soon enough. And I won't be poaching the Puzzle Canal pilgrims again soon enough. I've learned my lesson. These guys are all thieves. They like deserve to be here. I thought I'd meet like dissident priests. Maybe I will. Let's unlock these doors and actually meet some of the prisoners. Hello, who are you, sir?
Yes, friend.
Frizzcav. Nothing to do with me, mate. Ain't shifting. Did the crime and doing me time. It's a fair cop. I'm doing me time and walking free. Else me poor mum be worrying herself sick. Thieves Guild again? Jeez, I don't know. These guys kind of deserve to be here. I don't know. Oh, the door locked itself on the way out. That's cool.
Sorry, stranger. My time
I don't know,
is so
like, if some of them are political prisoners, but that's kind of what I was expecting. Hello, Ilden.
Something to say, Dumner?
I'm in here for some sort of blasphemy or something. Did it all right. Guild says serve your time and keep your yaps shut. So I'm being a good boy and staying quiet. It was nothing really, just regular barracks talk, but there was a lady present and this Redoran lord got up on his hind legs and was going to slip me like a sturgeon. Better this way. Damn sight better. Fighters Guild and Thieves Guild members are all in here. No Mages Guild. That's because we're good boys and girls. Just like Carla should be. Locked again, geez, come on. Come on, son. Come on, son. Amulet of Shadows is going to run out soon, so I better hurry up here. Thank you. Mera, you seem to be the only political prisoner here.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
Do you have the Divine Intervention Scrolls? I have an escape plan. I'll need one for myself. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer if you have one, but if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. I've got the spell, no issue. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a divine intervention scroll. I'll meet you at the secret dissident priest monastery at Holamian. For safety, we'll travel separately. It is like a whole operation here. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Blata Hateria at the east docks of Ebenhart. Tell her I sent you and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Holamian by boat. I'll meet you there. We'll get the lost prophecies from Gilvis Barello, the leader of the dissident priests, and magic conceals the Holamian entrance. Speak to Vivrana Aryan, a monk at the dock at Holamian, about the hidden entrance. This is all super coded and secretive, but I guess the dissident priests have to be. It is cool to be helping out the two factions that are really the underdogs in Morrowind, the Ashlanders and the dissident priests. Just bring forward the truth, basically. We can't talk now, but in the Apocrypha, the hidden teachings of the temple, there are several extensive references to lost prophecies. Prophecies no longer current among the Ashlanders, but recorded by earlier temple pilgrims and scholars. Remember, the Ashlanders don't write anything down, they have an oral tradition. And I think you'll find what you're looking for in the libraries of Holamian. Okay, I have the scroll, I'll meet you there, goodbye and good luck. Now if I rest here, I believe that she just goes... Oh no, she's still there. Meet you in Holamian. Secret monastery of the dissident priests. The monastery itself is beneath the surface of a remote island along Azura's coast, with only a single entrance hidden from view by hills and vegetation. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield which opens only at dawn and dusk, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Now, Azura is important in Morrowind. She is a Daedra, like Mehrunes Dagon, Molag Bal, all the other demonic entities that we know. But as a Daedric prince, just like them, she is kind of a patron to dark elves. She, however, if you look through the histories, was pretty pissed off that the Tribunal set themselves up as gods and denied her godhood. Gods don't like it when you pretend to be gods. And so the Dark Elves actually didn't used to look like this. They used to be called the Chimer, and they were much more pale-skinned and didn't have red eyes. Azura cursed them because of the Tribunal setting themselves up as false gods after the Battle of Red Mountain. She cursed them to look only like her. Azura looks exactly like a Dark Elf looks now. She's got red eyes, she's got deeply dark blue skin. So really that was Azura showing the power of her godhood. You're gonna mess with me? I'm gonna curse your entire race for life. She's powerful and she's vindictive. She is also the Daedric Prince of Fate. So, she has a connection to the prophecy that we are fulfilling right now. Essentially, Nerevar was Azura's greatest champion. So with us being the reincarnation of Nerevar, we will be experiencing some Azura-based visions. In fact, we might have actually already in the course of this main quest. So, we'll meet Mera at this monastery and she'll explain what's going on. Hey guards, you guys don't want me, of course you don't. You're Imperial. And everyone knows that Imperials are corrupt. I mean... more liberated? More freeing? More honest? Definitely more honest than those Temple Ordinators. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, Bob. Again, Ebenhart here is the seat of Imperial power in Morrowind. So it's kind of appropriate that we managed to seek refuge from the temple here. We were all the way over there and we've managed to make it out here. I love just seeing that. Again, with the fog removed in Morrowind, you're able to make these kind of logistical judgments. Haven't explored Ebenhart too much. We will be doing that in the future though. I get plans for Carla coming back here to do some Imperial cultish quests. Right. Mera said that her contact was round about here. Blata was her name. Hello. Do I know you? You're Carl the Cam. My friend said you might want to go fishing. I know a fine place, excellent fishing. My friend Mera Milo says it's her favourite fishing spot. You ready to go? Let's go. I'll take you to Halamian anytime you're ready to travel, and I'll be here to offer that service anytime you need it. Let's go, Azura's Coast region. The secret base of the Dissident Priest Order.
Yes, Outlander.
Nice. Very nice. Hi there. I'm new in town. We are away on the edge of the map. Halamian. Ain't too much around these parts. In the Azura's Coast region, aptly named, of course, because one thing that is interesting around these parts is the shrine to Lady Azura, which we will explore next episode, because we're here anyway, and we might as well do our quest. Every Daedric Prince has a quest in Morrowind, just like in Oblivion, just like in Skyrim, just like in Daggerfall 2, actually, if you pray to them on the right night of the calendar. Most of these quests are pretty high level. Azura's is an interesting one, though, because it tells us a little bit about her and gets us a pretty strong item. Now, she said the door was protected by a magical shield, so actually what I should do is, instead of just going trigger happy and popping those rats open, I should ask the gondolier down here how the heck I get into this place. Hello there. I'm Verena Aryan, a monk of Halamian. The monastery is here on this island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks and path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Mera Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barilil. Later, I can arrange for you to return to Vivek whenever you're ready. Not yet. Yeah, so here we are. We've made it to the secret monastery, and now we wait for dawn or dusk, which is 6 PM or 6 AM, whichever's closer. Let us see if we can just do this, and then I think we'll end the episode here with us on the cusp of the new discovery for the Dissident Priests. One step closer to Carla realising her destiny. Right, 3 AM, okay, 6 hours, 3 hours should do it. There it goes. Halamian. Here we are. Okay, we made it. Next episode, we are going to interrogate these priests. That sounds a little bit too much. We're going to talk to them jovially. We're going to meet up and link up with Mera Milo and find out what exactly this lost prophecy is that not even the Ashlanders kept around.
What is it?
Well, they've got a whole system here. They got a bar and everything. Hey guys, get some pretty cool little priests. We're fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions. We're troubled the ultimate source of the Tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagorfar's evil power. Dagorfar's power seems to wax as the Tribunal's power wanes. Read the Progress of Truth and other documents in our library. You'll see why we're uneasy. Okay. Well, folks, thank you for joining me and Carla on this episode where we progress the main quest. Next episode, as I say, we explore Halamian Monastery a little bit, and also I'm going to focus on Azura's own personal Daedric quest since we're in the right area for it. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, enjoy your night, and as usual, make sure to check under your bed. Time to get praying.